Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. So today's vlog is a little different. It's mixed with a little bit of poetry and a little bit of fitness. But here you see we decided to go on a hike at Mount Madonna in Gilroy. And it's funny because we had just finished talking about finding skinwalkers, and apparently Mount Madonna area is Native American land. So we were on the hike and we heard some kids, but prior to that I had told them, hey, if you hear like a little girl yelling out, run the other way. And it was funny because then we heard kids, and then my sister later on after we finished the hike was like, did you guys hear those kids? And I was like, yeah, those skinwalkers. Well, hey, enjoy the vlog, guys. What's up? So this video is going to be a little different. So I'm going to be reading a story off for you guys that I wrote. I don't know if it's so much as a story or more like this is just me bleeding out on a page, you know? Sorry. But this is something that I wrote, and I was definitely feeling this way at the time. I still am. It just more so a realization of my life in general, or in a nutshell, whichever one you want to go with. I'm kind of nervous right now. I'm gonna share this, but here goes. So like I said, it's gonna be a little different. I'm gonna go in and out. You're gonna see me reading, and then you'll be seeing some fitness stuff as well. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay, here goes. I'm fucking nervous to read it. Hey, I've got to say, it takes a lot to beat me, break me, and get me down. I have this tank that I tend to let fill sometimes to the point of spillage. It really be like that sometimes. Not a tank filled with gas, diesel, nor water. This is a tank where I place those unwanted emotions. You know, the ones that make you want to punch something, throw something, or yell at the top of your lungs. Yeah, those ones. That tank has been filled, and occasionally those emotions tend to leak. Occasionally, I'm forced to have to deal with what should have been dealt with a long time ago. But I was never taught how. I am a man. I was once a boy who was constantly told that I needed to be a man. I was a boy who was given 3 options in life because those were the only options that he could ever have. One option was if he stopped being stupid. Another option was if stupidity took over. The last option was where stupid people went. You see, I never thought I was stupid. I thought I was a magnificent kid. I didn't know my grades said otherwise. Instead of asking if one needed help, it was, you know this stuff, so stop being stupid. Or, if you're not getting it, then ask for help, stupid. Well, you see, I was a boy trying to be a man. A man doesn't need help. A man can figure it out all on his own. A man does not cry, and a man sure as hell doesn't let anyone see him weak. My tank is spilling over again. I think there's a leak. This is starting to happen more often than I'd like. When a feeling or feelings are pushed and pushed and pushed into a container, eventually that container is not going to be able to close, or it will burst, shattering into pieces. And when it shatters, it won't just hurt you, but it would also hurt everyone around you. It's not weak to ask for help. So don't wait until your tank shatters. So that's just like a little piece of me, because things have just been kind of weird lately with family, and I write, I dance, and I focus on fitness. I have been drinking a little bit more than I'd like to. And my emotions have just been out of whack. I know it's because, one, some things are out of my control. And two, because of those things that are out of my control, I'm like a little all over the place with my emotions. But I'm not letting them spin out of control. I'm sitting there and asking myself questions. Why do I feel this way? What triggered it? When was the moment that it finally hit? Things like that. Knowing how to ask yourself these questions is going to be very beneficial to, one, being more mature, two, comprehension of other people's emotions, and three, your mental health. Because once the emotions come out the bag, the box, the container, the trunk, wherever you place them, it's fucking scary. It's a lot to handle, not just for you, but also for the people around you. And when it comes out, people look at you in a pretty crappy way. And it makes you question yourself a lot. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but I come saying this because I have experience. And I don't want you to have to go through the same thing. But sometimes it's out of your control. And sometimes we need those things in order to grow. I just got a tingle saying that. I was like, oh, yeah, sometimes it's out of your control and there's not much you can do. But learn. Learn from that experience. As long as you learn something, and it may not be this life-changing thing, but as long as you learn, you're gonna be okay. Alright guys, if you liked the video, please subscribe. I know this was a little different. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright? Mellow Heart.